Games and Giggles! Hello, and welcome back to episode 15 of Games and Giggles. I'm your host, Miss Riley, and today our episode is special because it's random. So today's episode is special because it's completely random. We will have random questions all about different things. I like to do these ones every now and again to mix things up. Are you ready to spin the wheel of randomness with me? Let's start the day off with a riddle and then a joke. I'll give you about 10 seconds to try and figure out this riddle. Get ready. Here's the riddle. I can be cracked. I can be made. I can be told. I can be played. What am I? The answer is a joke. Okay, and now for the actual joke. What is an alligator's favorite drink? That would be Gatorade, of course. Okay, let's do one more joke. Why did the girl throw a stick of butter? Because she wanted to see butter fly. Oh, how I love a good joke. Okay, let's transition to Would You Rather. I will give you about 6 seconds to choose which one you'd rather have. Remember, these are super random. Okay, let's play. Number 1. Would you rather have dog paws as feet or horse hooves as feet? Number 2, would you rather be able to make things disappear or turn water into juice? Number 3, would you rather have it rain cats or rain dogs? Number 4, would you rather have a hamster-sized elephant or an elephant-sized hamster? Number 5, would you rather always have to wear a superhero costume or a clown costume? Number 6, would you rather have a unicorn horn or a squirrel tail? Number 7, would you rather have fingers made of French fries or toes made of marshmallows? Number 8, would you rather have one large eyeball in the middle of your face or 3 noses? Number 9, would you rather sleep on a giant marshmallow or on a giant ice cream cone? And number 10, would you rather have lollipops for fingers or jelly beans for toes? Those were some super silly choices you had to make. Okay, next up is Word of the Day. Today's word of the day is flibbertigibbet. Have you ever heard this funny sounding word? Let's find out what it means. First off, let's spell this silly word. Flibbertigibbet is spelled Flibbertigibbet. A flibbertigibbet is a silly, whimsical word that describes someone who is silly and whimsical. This is a word for someone who talks a lot and is very silly or flighty. Imagine a person who can't stop chattering and is always bouncing from one thing to another. This word is often used in a playful way to describe someone who is full of energy and always talking and moving. So next time you see someone who just can't sit still and always talking, you can call them a flibbertigibbet. Or maybe, just maybe, you are a flibbertigibbet. I know I can call myself this silly word a lot of the time. Okay, now we are going to do a lightning round of multiple games. We are going to do one trivia question, one how many can you name question, one yes or no question, one what's that sound game, and one this or that question. Game 1 is a trivia question. The random trivia question is, what color do you get when you mix blue and yellow together? You get the color green. Okay, game number 2 in this lightning round of games is how many can you name? I will give you 10 seconds and you have to say as many things that go with the question as you can. Get ready to think quickly. How many different colors can you name? Game number 3 is a simple yes or no question. The question is, do you like pineapple on pizza? Game number 4 is what's that sound? I will play a short clip of a sound and you have to guess what it is. Get your ears ready. Here it is. That was popcorn popping. And game number 5 is a this or that question. Ready? Rock climbing or skydiving? Okay, that was super fun. You got a little bit of everything in those games. And for the last game of the day, we're going to play the most random game of all. This game is more about luck than skill, but let's see if anyone can get it right. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Guess what number I'm thinking of? I am thinking of the number 1. Did you get it? Okay, let's try again. I am thinking of a different number between 1 and 10. Guess what number I'm thinking of now? I am thinking of the number 4. Did you get it that time? Okay, let's try one more time. I am thinking of a different number between 1 and 10. Guess what number I am thinking of now? This time, I am thinking of the number 8. Don't be disappointed if you didn't get it. It's a random game and a random number. Okay, awesome job. Now it's time for a question of the day. I have a list of questions over on my Instagram at Mama Bear Audio, and I always share the answers here in the podcast. Be sure to have a grown-up check it out and answer the available questions to be shared in a future podcast episode. For today's question, it was one of the Would You Rather questions we did earlier. The question again was, would you rather sleep on a giant marshmallow or in a giant ice cream cone? And according to your responses over on Instagram, most of you would rather sleep on a marshmallow. In fact, it was almost all of you. 90% of you said you would rather sleep on a marshmallow, and only 10% of you said you would rather sleep in a giant ice cream cone. And just like that, we've reached the end of our wonderfully wacky and random episode of Games and Giggles. Thank you so much for playing along. If you enjoy these games, you can check out my website, mamabearaudio.com, for a ton of fun and interactive audio games and books. Until then, keep playing, keep dreaming, and remember, in the world of Games and Giggles, anything is possible. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for more games, jokes, and giggles. Goodbye for now.